All right, we got the CrossFire PRO MAX table upgrade, so we're gonna unbox it.
Ready?
So we have the CrossFire Pro we had for probably at least 5 years, and did amazing. It's done its job, and now we're gonna convert this to the CrossFire Pro Max, where it upgrades the table to a true 4 foot by 4 foot, and I think they even comes with bigger rods in here, so that way it's just a little bit smoother operation. But these are amazing tables as is. If you just get the CrossFire Pro, we have no problems with it, but we just wanted to upgrade to a little bit bigger table and still have the space in the shop. But yeah, so we're gonna unbox it and see what it comes with. They do ship these in 3 boxes, which is nice, because if you have a bitch-ass FedEx driver that can't lift the shit by himself, at least he can at least get them individually. They got new slats in there. They got those are probably the guide rails. And then there should be a thicker tabletop also in this. But yeah, for $1,000, if you already have the CrossFire Pro, it's seems like a really good upgrade. And like I said, they haven't done like, they kind of keep one thing is nice about them, they seem like they get their software and everything pretty good the first time. So I haven't had any like a lot of updates to where it like changes things too much, if anything. Like they come out, if they do an update, it seems like everything pretty much stays the same. They just make things just a little refined, a little better, but they always seem to have it like their software is easy to use, and just and they don't change too much. And it's nice to, if it's not broke, don't fix it. And this table too is a little thicker, so if you want to upgrade your plasma cutter also to like be able to cut thicker steel, so it doesn't cut into your table, I think this is supposed to be significantly thicker to where it has a bigger spacing, like between the bottom of the table to the top of the part. So that way, then you can upgrade your plasma cutter also, which will be good, because we might do that in the future, because we're just operating on a razor weld cut 45, and we've been using that since we bought it about 5 years ago. And that's what we got from Langmuir, and it's amazing what you can do with that. And you can also replace the tips with the T45 Hypertherm. So that way you have the good quality tips, Hypertherm internals with the razor weld, and it works amazing. Like this is a good, like if you're good entry table, And then later on, I think we'll probably get to Apollo in the near future if we want to upgrade to a 4 foot by 8 foot. I think at that point, we'll just use this one for smaller plasma stuff that's like not so detailed. And then later on, we'll probably upgrade to a fiber laser table and try their Apollo. But since they're fairly new, I kind of wanted to make sure they got all the bugs worked out and seen the reviews and everything before we go and spend the money on something like that. So the new guide rods are about a 1/2 inch. And these ones are about 3/8. So that should, it just, for a longer travel, it stiffening that up a little bit will probably make a big difference on accuracy and kind of like keeping it nice and smooth when it's running. So, I mean, that's a pretty good upgrade. And we'll probably just do this into a 2-part video. So that way, if you just don't even want to see the install, if you kind of just want to see what it comes with, that way you don't have to sit through the whole thing and you can just pick which video you want to watch. Because we'll probably do the install video. But figured you guys will just at least like to see what it comes with. And because it's kind of, I don't know, sometimes on the internet and stuff, it's kind of vague what things come with, and it's just better to get a good visual when you see someone else that actually received it, what they got. And here's all the new slats that come with it, and a couple holders that holds the slats in place. Also comes with it, but which will be a good upgrade because we actually haven't replaced those slats, I don't think, since we even bought it 5 years ago. We just kind of clean the table periodically, and then we'll just either sandblast the slats off, or we'll put some of that what's that stuff? Let me set this down. We use some of this citric acid. You just don't want to cut with it. Make sure you clean it back out, but we'll pour that in there and it'll eat away at the rust and kind of break it up a little bit. Let it soak, and then we scrape everything out into a bucket and dispose of it. But that's a good way to kind of get all the rust off and kind of just let it sit overnight. Just if you don't dilute it that much, make sure you're careful because you don't want it to start pitting the metal and eating away at your table because it is pretty strong stuff. So just be careful the ratio when you use it, dilute it, and kind of just maybe do a couple hours and get a feel for it and see where it's at, and then clean your table. It definitely helps a lot. And then use hot water when you're mixing it. It mixes so much better. It's nice that they even put a board on the sides to kind of protect it from getting crushed whenever shipping and stuff, because sometimes they can be a little careless delivering your stuff, and they Langmuir seems to kind of cover that with having some wood slots in there to kind of keep it from getting pressed down. And so we got the gusset skirts that go on the sides. So we got a bag of hardware and some new bushings for the guide rods in here. And what else we got here? Got some drain plugs, which the one thing I don't like about, I wish Langmuir would upgrade the size of the drain plug, maybe make it a 2-inch drain plug, because that's one thing that I usually modify. And I put I weld a stainless 2-inch pipe fitting in there, and then I put a valve so that way, because it gets so backed up and clogged, and you're sitting there, you gotta push a screwdriver down through it to try to get it unclogged. It's really a pain in the ass. I wish Langmuir would upgrade their drain plug, or not even put one in it, so that way you could just drill it out yourself, or just send it with the package and then not even have it pre-drilled. It'd probably be so much better. At least it'd be easier for you if you want to modify it yourself. It's you could just do it yourself, or I think what I'm going to do this time is actually get a pump, so that way I can just pump the water back out. And I might do something like that. Maybe have a filtration system so I can pump the water, like filter the water and pump it back in, or have a hose right there. Then probably do something like that, because it's still, even with a drain valve, it's just, even welding one in, it's like it still can be a pain to deal with. So I may just do the pump on the next one. And then we have the table, comes in 2-piece. That's another thing too. I kind of wish it was one section, so that way you wouldn't have to sit there and add the caulking in between and do all that. Because the first time I did it, I mean, you're better off just doing as much as you can. Make sure more the better, and then sandwich it together, because I was trying to be conservative with the sealant, and then it started leaking a little bit under the table. I had to take it apart and do it again. So yeah, that's the other thing that I found is kind of a problem. But and then how thin it is right here whenever. So what I'll probably do is I'll probably get strips of 1/2-inch aluminum, run them across here on the outside, on both sides, kind of act as a washer. So that way when I seal this on the inside, then I have a wide gap up top that I can actually run a bead seal on the top. So I'll probably do that just to have a little extra reassurance, because once I do things the first time, I don't like to do it again. I'm not sure about these bearings. I need to, those anodized. I'm not sure if it comes with bigger bearings or what, but let me open that. I'll just open this up real quick on the floor. See what we have here. Probably be easier to lay it out. That should be for the drain plug. And it's nice, they do label all the packaging too, which is nice. I mean, they definitely put some thought into this, and they, for being a cheaper, like kind of one of the lower end tier tables, they do really well. It's an amazing table for the price. But yeah, so that's but I think what's going on is actually they machine this down. So I think I just okay. So I think what's going on is these rods are thicker, but I think this part, they just machine that down more. So that way you can just reuse your old bearings, which is, it's good. I mean, it shouldn't be no problem. And, but yeah, I think that's what's, so I would imagine this little shaft here is the same size for that bearing. and they just machined this down a little smaller. So yeah, everything should be there. Like I said, it's there's the unboxing of the CrossFire PRO MAX, and in the next video we'll start assembling, get this put together. Thank you very much.